basically the same tekufa as Rabbi Yosef Karo. He says an astonishing thing. And he says that before any soul comes to the world, all of us, you're taken into a room. It's maybe analogous to maybe a lady's clothing store or a man's clothing store. And you look at all the suits that are on display, hanging there. You can take them off the hangers, you can try them on, you can feel the quality, see if it suits you, as it were. And you choose. But the Ramon Pana says it's not clothes, it's not a suit, that's only the marshal, the nimshal. The point is, you're choosing lives. The life that you're living now is the life that you chose for yourself. You were shown, and Rabbi Bachia says this in his parish in Devarim as well, you were shown when you were going to be born, where, parents, siblings, what would happen to you in the course of your life, who you would marry if you married, when you would die, and how you would die. We all saw that. And the astonishing thing is, from what both Rabbi Bachia and the Ramami Pana are saying is, all of us chose the lives that we're having now, and by definition, you wouldn't have chosen this life, none of us would, if we could not succeed in life. Marci, bless her, stayed in our house for I think nearly 2 years. And as you can see, her life was a very short one. Although I must admit, I remember once I went to Gateshead and I was discussing with my Rav, the Gateshead Rav, various things, and in conversation it came up that somebody in the Kehillah whom I knew had passed away. And I said, he passed away? How old was he? And the Rav looked at me and he said, how old was he? He was at precisely the age when Hashem wanted his neshama back again. I'm assuming we all knew Marci well. She was an absolute joy of a human being. When she came into our house, and this is talking to all the people's homes and families she belonged to, which were many, she just was one big ball of fun and friendliness and warmth. I can't remember in the 2 years or so she stayed with us, I don't remember her ever looking sad. She was just very jolly. And you might say, oh, it's a pity she didn't get married yet, and it's a pity she didn't get married at all. But she came to this life for this amount of time, and she chose this life because she made a good job of this life. What she was here to do was what she did, and that was to bring an incredible amount of happiness to every single person that she came into contact with. I think it would be fair to say that all of our lives are diminished by the fact that there's not going to be a knock at the door and this smiling young lady bouncing over the threshold and coming in and just asking how things are and how she can help. Her contribution to all the lives she touched was enormous. And that's what she chose. I suppose, therefore, as the Ramambi Pana said, she could have chosen another life. But in fulfilling her job here, which of course is the purpose of all of us, then she figured out and she saw that she could fulfill her purpose best by this life and those years that she was on the planet. Just bringing happiness to others, that's what her tachlis was, and that's what she succeeded at doing. So all of us have come here to celebrate our relationship and friendship with her, to express our gratitude for what she gave to us. I think we would all agree that hers was a life well lived. She gave a tremendous amount. And I think we all just think and feel ourselves very, very grateful that we had a chance to see that smile and be cheered up over and over again by the always cheerful Marci.